Dr. Anthony Fauci is slamming his critics, accusing them of being anti-science. Our next guest is firing back, arguing the only one ignoring science is Dr. Fauci. GOP Senator Rand Paul sits on the Senate Health Committee, joins us now and has sparred quite often with Mr. Science. Senator, first off, that's like if people criticize me saying you just don't like talk show hosts or you just don't like senators if they criticize you. What kind of ego is this to say I represent science?
He's the all-powerful scientist. You're not to question him, just do as you're told. So with him, it's more about submission. But most of his edicts are not based in science.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and Rand Paul is taking to Fox News propaganda network to go after Dr. Fauci for one reason and one reason only, and that's jealousy. Rand Paul is upset that his medical opinion is being ignored, and maybe it's because he's an eye doctor that failed his medical boards. Rand Paul, for those of you at home that do not know, is also a doctor. Most physicians hang their board certifications on their walls as verification of their credentials, but good old Dr. Rand Paul cannot do that. Instead, he's probably got a Confederate flag on his wall, and if that's a little too far, I don't care. That jackaloon deserves it.
The only thing that affects this disease are vaccines and also natural immunity. But the one thing they're ignoring, if he wants to talk about the science, the current vaccine's not working very well. It worked very well in April of May of this year when cases went down to less than 10,000 a day, but it's not working very well. They have a Delta variant vaccine. They've had it for months. How come they're not producing it? How come it's not out there? Are we going to need a new vaccine? Finally, the head of Moderna is saying, yes, we're probably going to need a new vaccine, but that's what we should be talking about. How come we don't get a new vaccine every year or so the way we do for the flu? And how do we make it easier for a new vaccine? They criticize Trump to death for his bringing forward the vaccine within a year. They've done nothing to bring forward a new vaccine. They just keep telling us to wear a mask and other things that don't work.
From day one, Rand Paul has had it out for Dr. Fauci, and as you all have probably noticed, Dr. Fauci has finally had enough, and he is finally firing back, and I, for one, am all for it. Rand Paul is anti-vaccine, anti-mask, anti-science, and pro-COVID. That's it. That is who he is, and that's what he stands for. And if Rand Paul were in charge, the United States would have already lost over 10 million people due to COVID deaths, because Rand Paul is a lunatic. He is a moron. He's Dr. Kevorkian, only his patients are not terminally ill and don't want to die. Let's debate the science, Senator, since that's what you claim you want to talk about. COVID-19 is a virus that is deadly and extremely contagious. Your brilliant strategy is to ignore it. And I'm being serious here, folks. Listen to his words. He wants everyone to just go about their lives, don't mask up, don't get vaccinated, just live it up and soak in those deadly germs. Several countries all across the globe are going about COVID using the Rand Paul way, and they unfortunately are dying in record numbers daily because of it. In these third world countries, COVID is destroying lives, but they don't have a choice. They don't have vaccines, and believe me, that they would do anything to get those vaccines that so many Americans are taking for granted, thanks to morons like Rand Paul. I'm grateful that President Biden is not taking Rand Paul's advice on how to deal with COVID. Rather, he is trusting science and trusting Dr. Fauci. President Biden is also leading the movement on the world stage to make sure that countries less fortunate than us have vaccines to distribute amongst their people for free. That is how the United States should be known around the world, and thanks to President Biden, that's exactly what's happening. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.